Welcome back. You're still watching the Daily Debate, and I'm honored to be having with me over the program for tonight Dr. Alaa Khalifa, the international tourism marketing expert. Thank you very much once again for being with us tonight. We have seen over the past report the promises that were made through by the Egyptian cabinet in July to be allocating 50 billion Egyptian pounds for the sector of tourism. How do you see the importance of investing in tourism and spending by the government in it?
We have a vision. It's important that in order to develop any tourist scheme, you need to have a vision. And so we build our vision, our 2030 vision, on attracting 30 million travelers to Egypt. Currently, we're having 14 million travelers. So we're missing almost 16 million travelers. Oh. And the total accommodation capacity of Egypt is nearly 210,000 more or less rooms. So we really need double the amount. We really need at least 200,000 rooms in order to accommodate more people. The maximum capacity of what we have right now is nearly 17 million. They can house 17 million people. But that's not enough. You need to have almost the same amount of hotels and room nights. This is the reason why the Ministry of Tourism have, given the a vision. This vision is a tourism vision of 2030 of 30 million travelers coming to Egypt. In order to do so, you need to encourage hotel owners and new investors to build hotels. And the only way to do that is to subsidize the loans and decrease the interest rates. So what they did was an initiative by the central bank of offering 50 billion Egyptian pounds and offer it as a loan at an interest rate of only 11%. As you know, the interest rate right now is in the banks nearly, we're talking about 23 or 24%. Yes. Now you're offering a loan with nearly below even the half. Which is a great opportunity for any investor. Whether that investor is a current hotel owner who wants to increase his capacity and building new rooms or renovating his rooms, or a new investor entering the market and would like to go venture into building a hotel and running a hotel facility. So any of these things could be, once you are eligible for that, the government or any of the government banks will be, if you apply for it, they will give you the loan on the small interest rate, and then and it will give you also a great facility over 7 years or to 10 years to pay back the loan, which is a great opportunity for these hotels. And then the hotels, once they are in operation, then they pay off the loan.
Do you think that we need new destinations like the one that we have had over the past few months in Ras Al Hikma, for example, with an investment from the United Arab Emirates, to be thinking of new destinations here in Egypt, whether in the summer season or in the winter season? Or do we need to be having more occupancy rates, the increase of the occupancy rates, and more hotel rooms, like, for example, the destinations that we already know and the world already knows about, like Luxor?
We need both. You can't actually market. Listen, when I build my marketing plans, when I put my marketing strategies, it's always called an omni plan, which means everything works, helps, right? So when you attract investors and they build up residential compounds, tourist compounds, tourist destinations, resorts, all of these things help you to attract more and more travelers, because those investors, they would spend so much money on marketing their entities, and without spending on marketing, they can't get more people to come and stay in there. So in order to maintain their investment, they will be spending so much on marketing these areas. On the other hand, a place such as Luxor or Aswan or any of these tourist cities, they have a seasonal time where travelers come and visit, but because of the high demand that is being created, I think we are creating more pattern for travelers to enjoy more tourism products, and so this will allow us to run these areas all year around. Currently, there are a number of nationalities that they prefer to come to Luxor and Aswan in the summer, such as the Spanish, travelers. The British travelers are coming back in big numbers, especially. They used to be in Sharm el-Sheikh and used to be in Luxor in the last 2 decades, and now they're coming back. And Italians are coming back to Marsa Alam. So it's a huge demand. Egypt has always been a #1 country where people think that it's in their bucket list, they need to visit. And all what we do in our marketing plans is that we entice those people to take it from the bucket list into the to-do list. And must go to Egypt now. And that's where the gym, the new Grand Egyptian Museum, comes in handy.
Yes.
Because by the booming appearance of the gym, by the buzz that the gym is going to create, but all the surrounding events, but all these positive news that comes out from the destination, people will think, well, it's about time I go to Egypt now. I'm not going to keep it anymore as part of my dream. It has to come true.
But to turn from the bucket list to the to-do list as soon as possible, yes. You think we should be enticing the tourists, the potential tourists, to be coming in the winter, the upcoming winter season, or in the summer, or both?
Well, it depends. Preferences and budgets. So the people who would like to come in the summer, they have lower budget. People who like to come in the winter, they have a higher budget because it is very cold winter and extremely unbearable in many areas in Europe. So people, when they come and spend their vacation by the Red Sea, for example, and enjoy the sun of the Nile Peninsula or of the Nile River or any of these visits that they do, they enjoy a much better moderate weather. They enjoy a better culture. They enjoy an engagement with the people. Tourism is about discovery. It's about learning and discovery. Once you provide the learning and discovery for your travelers, people will always link to your destination, always come back, always come and rave about you and talk about you. Tourism is about experience. Once you present the experience and directed the experience the right way, do you think it should be the way how people are anticipating and expecting, you are creating a subconscious of a loving affection to this country. And that is the soft power of any country. Travelers, when they are attracted to a country, it creates a soft power for the country. People, they become completely pious to it. They become completely in love to it, to its culture, to its people, to its everything in the country. And they keep saying tales about it. So focus. Focus, experience, direct that experience, better immersive experience for your travelers. Give them the right facilities, give them the right service, give them the right pricing at the right time, at the right season. Be modest, be honest with them, be straightforward. Give them a bit of freedom, let them feel that they can roam free, and you're going to get returning travelers all the time. You're going to get retention all the time. And this is how tourism industry is sustainable, by providing an excellent experience. People come back to you, and that would sustain a tourism industry that can benefit local economies and local societies.
Yes, Doctor, you mentioned the British, the Spanish, and we know about the Russians, but how about the Arab market? How do you think we could be marketing?
Destination.
Yes,
we are a favorite
Egypt
destination. Of course, we're a favorite destination. I do marketing plans for some of the Arab countries, and I can tell you that when we do the pre-marketing studies, yeah, there is a love and affection for Egypt. Egypt is a big sister, so they come to Egypt, they enjoy it, they enjoy all the night outs, and Europe became like a old-fashioned for them. A lot of Arab travelers now, they're shifting to the north coast, they're shifting to areas that are on the Red Sea. And I think more of the tourism that is going to come in the region the next coming decade is going to be regional tourism. So this regional tourism is the most important thing. This one makes Europe itself alive. So 60% of the travelers that go to Italy or Spain, which are the largest countries in number of tourists worldwide, yes, they come from regional tourism. They come from neighboring countries. So if we don't have a lot from our neighboring countries, we're not going to reach the 30 million people. So they always tell you, focus on what who you know you best. And when customer service, they always tell you the best person to buy from you is the person who actually bought from you before. So we had those people, they spent a great experience, they will always come back, and they always come back and spend more, because the next time they come back, they bring their friends, they bring their families, you know, they bring everyone related. They wanna live the same experience, the dream, one more time with their friends. They want to create these memories, and I would say Egypt is a loving country for all Arab travelers, and you've seen it, how we had, when we had even refugees at some time, we consider them as guests. So every person comes to Egypt as a guest, every person in Egypt is a loving person to Egypt, and Egypt you know, loves him back. So never stop coming to Egypt.
And this is the role of the media outlets and Nile TV International, as we spoke
Absolutely.
before. Dr. Alaa Khalifa, the international tourism marketing expert, thank you very much for being with us.
You're welcome.
On the Daily Debate.
It's a pleasure to be with you today.
Pleasure is all
Thank
mine. And this brings us to the end of the Daily Debate for tonight. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.